Okay, welcome to Path of Exile 2 Cruel Difficulty Act 3. Before we go ahead, just let me show you my DPS. Once we built our tailwind charges, so it's 8.1k before we even started Act 3. And we could go even further up, for example with this gem over here, almost 10k. But I'd rather keep it away from lightning arrow because it doesn't inflict shock if I keep it over there. Okay, so another massive improve that I've got, so it's double arrow bow, which is, I believe, is pretty big, you know. I concentrate mainly on DPS, so if I find better bow with one arrow but it's gonna have more DPS, I will equip it. Okay, so this is another one. Obviously I've got some jewelry to get my DPS even higher, and also the big one. So with my passive skill tree, I was able to improve my DPS. I only had about 4.2k, and I went and spent a bit of gold, obviously try and error, and I reworked my from this way over here. I went down this way, and I have refunded all that with hoodie, and I brought myself up over here and this way over here. This specifically, this one gave me a huge buff. As you can see, it gets you like from 6.8 to like extra 500 DPS. So this line is here is pretty huge, and also added to myself more critical hits chance, which is another you know, DPS improvement. My next step will be getting up this way. It's a good 10 levels. I think we need to learn all this line over here, but if we hold shift, you can tell it gives me extra like 800 DPS at like this skill only. Okay, so alright, enough talking. Let's go ahead and see how we melt through this Act 3.
Thunderous shot.
I think I will not even see exactly as I expected. I will not even see what's ahead of me. They'll die before I even get to them. Except obviously for rare monsters. Even them too weak. As you can hear, my ranger thinks they are too weak, and I will agree on that. So we do use a fair bit of mana, so I will look to improve my mana a little bit. So maybe learn some passive skills to improve the mana situation. But we should have enough flasks. It's just annoying, just, you know, constantly sort of keep an eye on your mana. We've got a unique shield, we'll just keep it away. I don't know, this game never felt easier than this. I remember from the first run through with the ranger on the normal difficulty, this one was real pain in the ass. It took me like 15 minutes, I think, to kill him. It doesn't take that long anymore. Just keep an eye on your mana, obviously. This one was even harder than, I'd say, most of the bosses in this game. So, and what, it take me like 10 seconds now. As we all know, it takes 2 minutes to get our inventory full, so look, I don't mind going back to town and you know, emptying it. It's just the way we got the materials, so I'm fine with that. And also it's fun, you know, looking for new armor and new weapons that hopefully can improve us. We don't have access to our bench as yet, because we need to get to Ziggurat and encampment, so I'll just sell the rest of the stuff and empty stuff to my stash. Okay, let's get back into that. Let's go back into melting these monsters. They don't even have a chance to do anything before they die. you know, cruel difficulty meant to be difficult, not with this build. If you do want to see this build in details, let me know. I can run you through, you know, all the skill gems and supporting gems, all that jazz. But for most of it, I'll just invite you to watch this stream to enjoy the melt through. I'm not even getting to use more than one skill at this stage, especially having 2 arrows. It's pretty big. It's huge. I don't feel like I even need to use my lightning rod. I will obviously use it when I see a bigger group of monsters. Even like this. Bro, I don't know, 10k damage with what do you call it? Innervate. So with Innervate skill gem, 10k damage. We could get it even more with this elemental focus gem, but as I said, we will not inflict shock. But if we constantly inflicting shock, we activate in Herald of Thunder. And on my passive skill tree, because I've learned this one over here, so 50% increased lightning damage while affected by Herald of Thunder. So 50% increased lightning damage. So it's huge. I just need to keep it always up. So I need to inflict shock to be able to activate it. Okay, because once you kill shocked enemy, this is how it becomes activated. I'm getting 5 charges. So it's probably not as effective in boss fights, because you're not killing many enemies there to be able to get this buff, but this is our only one danger. I hate this mana pullers. The only disadvantage of this build at this stage is just we can get one-shotted. We can get one-shotted by some of the bosses. Because I only have evasion at this stage, I will consider going hybrid build, maybe just, you know, respecting myself a little bit to build some energy shield so I can sustain, you know, those big hits. For now it's okay, we evade, you know, we evade most of the stuff, but when we do get hit, as I said, we can just one shot die. I didn't have many troubles yet, but if I do happen to struggle dying a lot, I will consider respecting a little bit to get that energy shield, as I said. Here's the entrance to Ziggurat. Perfect. I think I will just go in there just to open the waypoint, so I can just teleport straight to there. But I just want to go back and I think there's a couple of rare monsters that we can clean out. Okay, yeah. I'll just go back to here and then just go through the checkpoint. I think this is going to be a little bit quicker. Oh, good, and we can go this way as well.
Thunderous shot.
I just want to enjoy it for a little bit more before I go through the new quest line. Just overpowered. Totally overpowered.
Young one.
Okay. Quality, I'd love to keep it so I can actually get some quality materials in once I'm in Ziggurat. Just sell the rest of it.
Stay in sight.
Just put it away for time being. And I think I've got first time level 14 skill gem. There's nothing really to learn. All these skills, I don't really think I need them. I've tried them. They take a lot of time to cast and I don't see any benefit. My lightning arrow and my lightning rod just cleans everything pretty much one shot. I'll just stick to it. Just get rid of this helmet for now. Just put it away for the time being. I don't know about you, I never leave stuff on the ground. I tried to do like a sort of speed run. I just can't do it. I need to pick up everything and go back to town, get those materials. I feel like I might need them for later on. But this is just me. Get another bow. If you think there's better versions of this build, let me know. I will consider respecting myself, but look, I don't know if it can get any easier than this. Like, I enjoyed so much. We'll just fly through this Act 3 in no time. And a checkpoint. I think there's nothing here, just corpse. Yeah, nothing exciting. Bang. After struggling through, your normal difficulty, I did struggle for a bit until I figured it all out. Now this is just the payback time. Now I go again through this act, and I don't mind cruel difficulty at all. Yes, it felt a little bit frustrating at the beginning because, like, do I have to do it all again? But the way we do it all again. I could not enjoy it more than this. Okay, look, I'm not gonna go back through the middle. I think this is enough. Let's look at the world. Yeah, we still have someone there. We'll find him. Let's just empty the stash quickly. Our inventory, I mean.
Speak up.
Do you feel like you're wasting time every time going back to to your base and emptying your inventory? I only feel a little bit, when I stream or record the video, so I have to explain myself every time, like, this is something you have to do. You have to go back and do it. This is just part of the game. This is how you gather materials. But when I play, I don't mind doing it. Like, I enjoy it. This is just exactly what I say. I don't lie when I say this is part of the game and I enjoy it as much as everything else, It's not like, oh, I'd rather just keep fighting and fighting. This is just part of the game, Manage your stash, manage your materials. It's fun. It's fun, and it's not as bad as some other games make you go and find some grasses and flowers and herbs and some rocks and some shit to be able to craft your items. I don't mind this way. I don't mind the way how the game developers designed you gathering those materials in this game. Sometimes it does feel like, I said it before, I do feel sometimes that I probably wouldn't mind like having less drop. Like, for example, when you kill the boss, you expect like, something decent, some great loot. And sometimes you just get it like a blue helmet. This is annoying part. So out of this zombie, I can get like, the best bow for myself, and then I get like a blue helmet out of boss. Like, sometimes it doesn't really make sense. I wish it was reworked a little bit. So at least, the especially like from last when I just literally finished Act 2. And I've got nothing of the from the final boss. Like, this is, you know, this is a little bit frustrating and annoying at the same time. But it is what it is. It's not big enough reason for me to give up on the game. I still love it as it is. Where's that bugger? Rootridge. Where are they? Which part we haven't discovered yet? I feel like I went through everything already.
Storming arrow.
Maybe down here? It would be really strange if that was here. Nah. Nah. Okay, anyway. Maybe I will come. Hang on, it looks like here's the way through, maybe. Anyway, never mind. We just go to Ziggurat. I will come back later. Don't want to waste your time. Okay, let's go through the waypoint. Alrighty, let's get this Act 3 going. Back to routine so we can identify items. Hello.
Don't eat anything colorful.
I'll just get that helmet that I saved for later first. Then I can go ahead through the campaign.
What do you need? Some pretty things my tribe don't drink the water.
I've got pretty decent bow, which we just literally upgraded. I still have decent helmet and vest, the main armor. I wouldn't mind improving my jewelry and boots and gloves and hopefully belt as well. So we'll see. I'm not gonna bother buying anything. 'Cause I believe, you know, the game gives you enough from the drop.
I can smell.
Hello there. In any case, until next time.
Because every time I bought things, next minute I just find pretty much, and I waste, you know, my materials to improve quality and all that, and then I find, and then I get, you know, the better bow straight out of, you know, just the little enemies that we have. So I'm not gonna bother too much. All right, so let's see how Jungle Ruin feels. So far, so good. I want to find that big gorilla.
Prepare yourself.
So I would normally go on the perimeter of the map, but I want to go through the middle and find that gorilla first. Can't wait to fight him.
Fury.
They don't even get close to me. Okay, hello, buddy. I think he can just one-shot me if he does get me, but we have enough game experience by now. Probably should stop talking because he will one-shot me now. Yeah.
It's a shame to kill such a creature. But you
This
left
is
me with little choice.
this is just silly. It's way too easy. Okay, and 2 skill points. So as I said, I want to get myself up to here. I think it's pretty, you know, decent improvement on my lightning damage. You know, also like I could improve my damage straight away if I learn something around here, and then I can just refund them once I feel like I have enough. You know, so I don't have to just learn this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to pretty much waste 5 skill points until I get myself to the DPS improvement. So I could technically just, you know, learn some of this to start with, and then I can just refund them and go and learn those. But I don't mind actually spending 1 skill point for this, so we can use one of our jewels, which I will do straight when I get to town. And what else? What else can I learn? At some point I might refund some of these skills over here as well. They don't specifically add any DPS to my damage, they just improve you know, penetration. So damage penetrates 6% lightning resistance, and then 15%. I could get this ones as well to get more dexterity, because since I have this skill over here, it adds 1% increased attack speed per 25 dexterity. It's pretty big, and you know, eventually when we build more dexterity, so this skill pretty much works, you know, generates more and more attack speed the more dexterity we get throughout the game. Could just finish off this circle over here for the time being as well. I could always refund this little one, and then, you know, if I need skill point for the big one. But yeah, this is pretty good. I don't feel like I need much improvement, you know, to run me through the campaign at this stage. Feels pretty easy as it is. But obviously, by, you know, being I'm just a human, I just want more and more. Even if I don't need it, I still want more. It's our nature, isn't it? So the lifestyle for Ranger, when you hit and run back, came to an end. Now we just keep moving forward. Also, I just wanted to show that my movement speed is still good when I'm still hitting. I've got a rune on my boots that 6% reduced movement speed penalty, and also I've got one of my skills as well, passive skills, somewhere. I don't remember where, sorry, but basically I think it's like another 20% or something like that. Okay, hopefully I will not forget to use my jewel now. Let's just do it first before I even go any further. And I've got 2 more jewels, so hopefully there will be a good one for us. Let's see. Perfect. 14% increased damage with bows, 12% increased life flask charge gained. Good. Yeah, this has nothing to do with us. We don't have any minions. So we just, what other grins I have? Increased elemental damage, increased maximum life. Okay, let's improve it, and projectile damage increase with spears. Unlucky there, but otherwise pretty good. Let's see what else I have. I have another green one and another green one. Let's improve those as well and see if they're gonna be any good for us. So 5% elemental damage, 9% increased charm charges gain. Companions deal. We don't have any companions as yet. We will have eventually. So let's try them, eh? Let's see which one helps us maybe get more damage, hopefully. Alright, so pretty good. Pretty good. So 7.1. Let's see what's another one doing. 7.2. Perfect. Love it. Love it. Don't know, I just remember time when I walked into Act 3 normal difficulty with 200 DPS, and I went and asked Google how much damage do I actually need to run through Act 3, and Google said between 200 and 300 you'll go through it with ease. And then I was able to get it to about 1000, and now we have like 8000. It's just stupid. Like, it's, you know, it ramps up so quick after you run through the campaign for the first time. Okay, let's get back into it. Nothing useful over here.
Anything catch your eye, I'll take it.
Quality.
Won't eat anything colorful.
Perfect.
Take your time.
Ah,
Keep your eyes.
how did I miss that? Sorry. Okay. Perfect. Let's empty to the stash. And we can keep going.
Intrepid, rare finds, rare.
Anything exciting? No, not really. Okay, let's find those entrances so we can progress with the quest.
Nowhere to run.
Too good. Too good. Where's our lightning damage? 11k, did you see that? 11.5k. So, it was 9.8 when we started this stream, and now it's 11.5. It just ramps up in no time, so quick. Infested Barons, we still have business to do over here. It's ridiculous. It's not like it's damage for one skill, but we actually combine so many additional damages with the Lightning Rod and Herald of Thunder. It's just stupidly good. Stupidly good. Isn't her son somewhere over here? Like, it's pretty good. Like, you can see we still move, not moving fast, but not as slow as we used to when casting skills. So it's pretty good. So we can move around the map pretty quickly. Okay, here he is. Okay, let's talk to Survey quickly. Sorry, Survey, this is your son. What you've got? 1 slot, 2 slots. Didn't even know which one to choose. I'm gonna get rid of it anyway.
Nowhere to run. Storming arrow.
As I said before, a lot of these monsters just die before I even get to see them. Like, if we just keep shooting ahead of us, we still need to shoot. I keep forgetting, I still need to have my charges build up so I can run even faster. So I just want to discover the bottom of the, I think there will be entrance to whatever they called, crypt, something crypt. I think I'm using too many skills, like I don't even need to. Another level pretty quickly, which is good. Okay, it'll get us to the point even quicker. What's this one? Ew. Less evasion rating. Who wants it? Can evade all hits, 75% less evasion rating. anyway. Okay, that's fine. Let's just keep moving up. I think we'll get there in no time. Another critical damage bonus. Pretty good. Anyway, let's not
Got no pack space for that.
concentrate on something we don't need right now. Let's get back to the campaign so we can get through it quick.
How can
I can't wait to get myself into the late game.
Still alive.
End game, whatever you call it. Okay, done. I think it's actually could be better than the one I have. Armor, maximum life, pretty good. Increased charm, reduce cold damage, maximum mana, 23 maximum life, increased life recovery from flasks, reduced flask charges used, has to show stats. Much for muchness, to be honest, yeah.
I'll take it. Keep the eyes sharp.
Alright. Taking us 1 minute and we're back. Probably gonna have full inventory in another 30 seconds again anyway. Did you see that? Just caught him while he was in the air. Dude didn't even get a chance to land. I'm sort of even scared to try any other builds, like, seriously, like, let me know in the comments, you know, if you do know better builds than this, let me know, because I want to try it. Like, 11.5k damage.
Fury.
It's just stupid.
That would only slow me down.
Maybe I just have too low DPS on my normal difficulty run. Maybe this is how the game should feel at all times. But this is just too easy. It's like I think my 7 years old son can just press one button and just run through this map. You know? Just way too easy. Okay, let's find that entrance to the crypt, I think. I don't remember what it's called. Let's have a look. Venom crypts, yeah. So we can get another permanent buff and tick all the boxes over here. Here it is. Not even going to procrastinate, just straight in there. This area was pretty good for loot in you know, in normal difficulty. Let's see how it feels this time. Let's see if we can find anything useful for us. And a Cuba. The first item we get is a Cuba.
Stay light, stay alive.
We are full. I just want to take it with me for now so I can actually, you know, check it out while I'm in town.
quickly?
What do you mean?
Okay, what we've got? 30% reduced enemies. Fire damage, cold damage, 2 to 42 lightning damage to attacks. Interesting. However, it is... I don't think it could be as good as the one that we have. We can check it out. Because the one that we have adds 2 levels to all projectile skills. But we can check it. Yeah, nah, not as good. Unfortunately. So...
Be wary.
I will put it away. You know, you never know. I will put it away for now.
What do you
I don't normally keep many items.
some
Mostly I just get rid of them.
I like it.
But because we can use our
Don't drink the water.
what do you call this bench? Reforging bench. You know, I'll just keep them for that scenario, but I don't think I'll get to use it anyway, but you know,
Take this.
just keep it.
Nowhere to run.
Pretty dark area over here. Don't worry, we will light it up. We'll bring life to here.
Barely broke a sweat.
I'm just sort of waiting for the challenging moment. Like, I don't know if it will get challenging anymore. You know, I'm sort of missing the challenge. Like, is it just speed run now? Like, does it get easier than this? Please let me know. Let me know if there's builds like this. I wanna see them all. Like, I wanna, you know, check other characters and see if there's anything as good as this is. We don't have room for it. Okay. Maybe let's get rid of helmet. Let's go to town and get this buff. I will go through that location, through that area, so I can actually... Okay, what we've got, so I can maybe get some decent items. 10% gas resistance, 5 to all attributes. I'm always sort of, you know, have the mentality, keep building DPS, damage. I think at some point we will start to look at our resistances, because look at this. I have zero, literally zero resistances. I don't really know why. I don't understand why it's that way. Because I have, you know, 28% fire resistance. You know, this resistance is here and there on the equipment, but like, why do we get minus everywhere? Anyway, so this is what I mean. Maybe I should start thinking about my resistances, so I can get myself to the end game. Let's just get rid of some stuff first.
Some odds and ends. I like it.
Yeah. And this.
Won't hit any.
So, reduce slow input and see debuffs on you. 10% to chaos resistance. Whatever.
Keep the eye.
Stick to the damage. It's not a good time to become a pussy with this sort of DPS. I think I should, you know, I should get stuck on some level or boss so I can learn it hard way that I do need some defenses as well, not just DPS, and concentrate on DPS and call it the best build in a game. Not that I did, I never called it the best game build. I only play Ranger for the first time, so I think I've got myself to the decent points, you know. It's pretty good. I'm sure there would be some stronger builds there, but you know, I didn't follow anyone's guides, you know, I came to this point by myself, and this is the beauty of the game, you know. I don't suggest you blindly follow specific builds in a game. This is the beauty of this game. You know, there can be as many builds as people play this game, and you will not find the same build if you don't share them on the internet, you know. So you can go your own, you can go hybrid builds, you know, you can build your energy shield along with evasion, which I will probably do eventually. If I die a couple times, one shot from the boss fight or whatever, this is what I will do. But for now, it feels to be pretty easy, you know. I'm just evading all those shots. Okay, pretty good. I think we're almost full, and look, I think I'm done over here. I'm not gonna bother, to be honest. Just we'll go back to town, and so I can continue through the quest. Okay, let's use our skill gem first. I think I will improve. What's next? What's next? Not that I need much more, to be honest. Like, I'm not using any of this additional arrows at all. That'll do me. Okay, let's identify it.
Still alive.
So yeah, items like this potentially can be good for us, like evasion rating along with energy shield. I'm not gonna get them as of right now. I'll stick to evasion for now.
Take your time. It's a deal.
But please, you know, if you know better than I do how to actually get yourself, let's improve this.
Don't drink the
You know how to get yourself. If you know how to improve this exact character that I have, if you know how to improve my defenses, please let me know. I'd love to hear. I'm not trying to play, you know, expert here that knows everything. I think, you know, the more you play, the more you learn.
some odds and ends.
And I'm sure there are better players out there that can tell you more.
Don't drink the water.
Anyway, this is just my way of going through the game. And I do love it. Alrighty. Why did we get back over here? Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, and then I can go through... I'll just go through normal exit over here to Jungle Ruins, and then use checkpoint to get myself to infested barrens. Okay.
Best give the hives a wide berth.
Pretty fun area. Let's clean it, hey?
I suppose I should talk to
The value. I've never seen. Bye.
Bye. I know what to do. If you're watching this and you haven't been to Act 3, we just need to get the core to be able to, we just insert it here. And we can lower the water, so we can go across the canal, so we can lower the water and access this area over here. But if you do know, you can just keep watching this insane build. If you do want to know this build in details, please let me know. But man, I don't think it gets much better than this. Like, we got flat 8.6k DPS, and watch, it will go up to 10k in a sec. I could get it even higher if I was really concentrated on DPS, but this is not only about DPS, this is how all the skills work together. So, as I said before, this skill over here can get me to 10k just like that by one click. But then I will not be able to inflict shock by lightning arrow. But it is important to be able to do so. So I can... let's go to Isaac Book. We haven't spent too much time. We didn't open the whole area yet, so let's go there, and I think we'll get... What do we get out of it? I think we get more spirits, so then we can get another, hopefully, passive, not passive, but buff, sort of like, it is sort of passive, but active buff skill. This witch wasn't hard even in normal difficulty. By this point, I think I already had like 1000 DPS, which was plenty to get me through it. But I just kind of want to see what the fight is going to look like now. What happened over there? I'll have to watch back. There is also a buff just for this location, just for this area. So we will just need to find a ritual place. Maybe the spirit will take us there. Perfect. Here we are. Where is it? Ah, I don't know the spirit. Okay, we'll need to come back over here for that buff. It will increase rarity and also fire resistance. Specifically for this area, it will disappear once we leave this area. What's going on here? There's a fair bit of things going on. Who's doing these tornadoes? Okay, anyway. We just cleaned it up. Right, so we just need to fire this up. Who are you? What do you want? Fire them up so we can get permanent buff. I think my inventory is pretty full, so before I do get that buff, I will go back to base pretty quickly. So I can come back straight over here and get that buff back again. Because as I said, once we leave it, it will disappear. Not that we need many more extra buffs, to be honest, but, you know, as I always say, the more the better. It's better to have more of them than not enough.
My tribe has spoken. Yes. Take your time. I'll take it. Keep your eyes sharp.
Okay, let's get back into it. Get the buff again and search for the witch. Hopefully she shouldn't be too far. Yeah, not this way. Delvin. This sort of areas, like if you shoot ahead, or any other areas, really, like if you shoot ahead, you will never see, with this build, you will never even see those monsters. So they all dead before I even get to see them.
Easy trophy.
Yeah, it is easy trophy, I agree. I agree. Deadeye. Could not agree more on that.
I'll cut you down.
Really dark area.
Fury.
Maybe I just need to bring my brightness up a little bit.
Stay light, stay alive.
Oh man, I don't want to go back and get that buff again, but you know, it's part of it. As I always say, it is part of the game. Go back and gain your materials. We don't have to, but specifically I wasted a fair bit of gold to respect myself, to respect my passive skill tree. So
I'll take it.
I do need to collect some materials and gold so I can use it for currency exchange and and everything else. And also, if I do want to respect myself again, I think I will run maybe through maybe half of Act 3 in this video, and the rest tomorrow. So hopefully within 2 to 3 hours I will complete Act 3. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, got buff again. I think if I go this way I will be able to connect. Maybe not.
Storming arrow.
Hopefully. Just want to get my inventory full again. Okay, let's find the witch first. I don't want to go back and forward anymore. It's probably enough. I'm coming for you, baby. I'm not getting tired, look at it. 11.5k DPS on Lightning Arrow. 11.5k DPS. Once we get, once we get our, whatever you call it. What do you call it? Innovate buff. Okay, I think this is it. I will turn the camera off just for the boss fight, because I want to record this boss fight. Perfect. Let's go ahead and find out how quick we can kill this witch. The Bog Witch. Cruel Act 3. Settle down already, lady. Come on.
I need more mana. Look at that! Not ready.
Are we going to fight today or what? Are we just gonna lie down and rest? Come on. Stop it. Man. Yeah, and as I said, we get a school, so we can get 40 more to maximum spirit. Pretty good. Pretty good. And we instantly get buff skill gems, so let's see. And level 14. This is for the first time I get access to level 14 buff skills. Let's see what we've got. Alchemist Boon, 28% recovery from your flask is also granted to allies. I don't have any minions, I don't really need that. You have Cullen Strike against rare and unique enemies that have been in your presence for a total of at least 34 seconds. They're not gonna stay in my presence for 34 seconds, come on. This is just not gonna happen. You deal 1% more hit damage to rare and unique enemies for every 2 seconds they have ever been in your presence, up to 53%. It sounds alright, but look, I doubt they'll stay in my presence for too long. Unless we're talking bosses, Rare, monster, normal grey magic, yeah, no, look, they're not gonna stay that long in my presence. I'm pretty keen to try out raw amount. I don't think I'm not using this ice shot pretty much at all, but I just don't have enough spirits now. I think I need 60, so I just need to equip another, you know, another amulet. I will do it.
Disgusting thing.
Maybe I'll do it tomorrow for this, you know, for the rest of the Act 3. I will try it out first. I just don't want to waste too much of your time, you know, trying out things. If you do have suggestions, should I use that? What do you call it again? If I should use this raw amount soon, this is probably fun. It looks like fun, but I don't know. Haven't tried it yet. I'm pretty sure it will be fun. Okay, and we get another charm. Let's get poison. The poison will be pretty big in Act 3, specifically through the later stage. So I will even equip it right away. Can't improve it, can I? No. I will equip it. Keep Ignite away for now. Not that I didn't have, but this one is better. It's level 48. Pretty good. I like it. So yeah, I will put Raw away for now. I'll come back to you, Raw, tomorrow.
Welcome.
So yeah, if you do know how to use Raw, please tell me. I'd love to hear from you.
Keep your eyes sharp. Anything catch your eye. My tribe could use that.
I think I've just sold. Oh no, here's the quality.
Farewell.
We always need the quality in case we find a new bow. I have my old bow equipped as a second one. Just it's cool to have something on my back equipped. More lighting around me. Why not?
Yeah. Some odds and ends we found in Bye-bye.
Initially, my single arrow bow was stronger than dual. So this is why I had two. Okay, we can get out of here, so we can go back to Infested Barrens. Let's just quickly empty this inventory, the new items that we have found.
Yes.
What we've got, crossbow. Physical damage, lightning damage. Not too bad, not too bad. Not too exciting either. Okay,
Farewell.
just sell
Odds and ends we found. Take care.
into the stash. Okay, we can just travel through to Infested Barrens, so we can find the entrance to chemical, not chemical, Chimeral wetlands. Let's get over here first. Okay. And this area hasn't even resetted yet.
Fury!
This is how quick we cleared all those areas and killed the boss. So this area didn't even have opportunity to reset, which is good. Not that it's, you know, too exciting. We didn't explore much of it anyway. We find entrance pretty quickly. Should get another level very soon. I like this new sort of penetration penalty rune, so I can keep moving pretty fast even with hitting. Specifically, you know, so I avoid getting hit, so I don't lose my tailwind charges. So it's pretty good. And also, as you know, like, there's always enemies ahead of you, that they always everywhere. So it never hurts shooting ahead of you.
My favorite.
Jesus.
Quick and lethal.
I will not get tired to say that if you know better build than this, that can deal more than 10,000 DPS at this stage in the game, please let me know. I'd love to see it. Genuinely, I would love to see it. Okay. And as always, the rare monsters greeting us in encampment, which is okay.
Only slow me down.
Let's pick all this up. Maybe we can just sell some stuff to him.
For the right price. I know quality when I
Just
see
sell normal stuff to him. Look, we don't even need blues anymore, to be honest. Just get rid of it. Can identify. Yeah, we instantly get more gold if we do that, so sometimes it's just good to do that. I'll just sell it. I'm not gonna bother. Just sell it. Don't want to go back and forward 3 times to pick up, you know, just this.
That would only slow me down.
Nice to see a what's mine is yours.
Flask. Okay, 920. Is it life? Yeah. Nothing
Impressive
exciting.
haul.
Okay, just sell it. Sell it. Okay.
Farewell.
Just so we can keep moving. Another ball, let's identify it. You never know. Nothing too exciting. Okay, let's find the entrance to Chimeral Wetlands. Here they are. What else is over here? So nothing really, eh? So we cleaned Isaac Bog. So there's nothing else really left over here. Just quickly run the perimeter, just clean these monsters. It never hurts to level up. I don't even remember, is there anything exciting in the middle? Look, I'm not gonna bother, I'm just gonna go ahead and here's another twin ball. I'm sure there will be just more money and experience. Let's quickly clean it up. Not gonna stay here for too long, just quickly clean it up, as I said, and move on. Okay.
An easy trophy. Rather not break my back.
Alright, we'll go to town in a minute. Hello again, I'll just bring myself back.
Take this!
Nearly done here. We'll move on with the quest very shortly. Let me kill this couple of
Got no pack space for that.
you know, rare enemies. Gain our materials and get back to business.
Hey there.
No. What we got here? No. 1300. Life recovered. Removes. I still like this one more just because I get more charges. I get 9 charges compare, as you can see here, 10 of 96. So I get 9 charges versus 7 charges. I like more charges rather than amount. So yeah, get rid of it.
Some odds and ends we've.
Sell.
I like it.
29. This one's got potential to be good. Item level 59. Let's see, like we can always. There you go, we've got it in our inventory. Let's see what happens. Light radius, 42 accuracy rating. Nah. Nowhere near. Okay. I think even if we improve it to rare, it's not gonna be anywhere near as good. Just good. I think I should stop. I should just start selling the blue items. I don't really need blue items anymore, to be honest.
I like it.
So I can get more gold.
Take care.
Like, you know, 126, 165. Yes, I can buy some stuff for them at currency exchange, but realistically, they should be pretty cheap, I think, as well, to buy if I do happen to need any of them. Yeah, just not gonna bother anymore. I think I'll just get more gold. At the beginning, I would normally suggest, you know, get materials, preferably over the gold, but at this stage gold is important, especially if you want to respec and try different builds and, you know, find those, you know, find the best version of the character that we play. So it feels like it is the point of the game, isn't it? Finding the best version, you know, finding those best builds. Which I don't think there is the best build as such. I think every build is unique and it's got its own strength and weaknesses. So we're not that fat, we could have fit through there. Okay, let's go to wetlands. And I think there will be a Chimera there. Boss fight.
Everything here looks like it wants to kill me.
Let's build our charges.
Storming arrow.
Not that we'll have not enough damage for this area, but anyway. Full inventory again. Crazy, crazy.
Greetings.
One must always be willing to change.
What happened?
What do you need?
So I will disenchant only rare items at this stage in the game. I don't need any more blue items, as I said before. This is interesting. I don't think I've seen this Cuba before. So 40% increase projectile speed, 6% increase attack speed, 100% to piece an enemy. Interesting, you know, this is interesting. I didn't have much to do with it before.
I'll take it.
It's not good. No good. So let's try to improve it maybe once and see what other stats it's got. Just out of interest, to be honest, like how does it affect our DPS? So 7.2. The answer is pretty clear. Projectile speed, you know, it should like 40%. It's you know, it's quite a lot. Projectile speed is moving attack or spell that usually impacts with target when it hits them. Alright, so it just pretty much moves the. It doesn't improve the speed that we shoot our projectiles. It sort of just improves the speed from when it gets out of the bow to when it hits the target. So it's a tricky one. Like if you think about it, it should improve your damage, but it doesn't really, because it doesn't affect the speed that you shoot those projectiles out of your bow. So it's a tricky one. It took me, you know, it was quite confusing. It took me a little while to sort of understand it, how it works. So I don't find even skill gems that improve your projectile speed, they don't really help. So projectile damage, that's what we need to look for. So yeah, game developers, I was always saying that, you know, here we get a Temple of Chaos. I don't like this massive drop. Like, it's too much, way too much drop. Specifically from your normal monsters, like, you know, it's just quite annoying. Actually, let's go in there and open the waypoint so we can just travel to there, because I don't have it opened in cruel difficulty yet. Okay.
I will overcome.
I want to find that chimera. Sorry, not sure how you say it. Chimera, I think this is how you say it. The boss in this area. I think it will be pretty fun. It was pretty easy even in the normal run, because as I said, in the Act 3 I already had pretty decent DPS. I think it was like maybe 1.5k ish. Of course it's nowhere near as it is now, but it was still quite decent at that stage.
Storm point.
Like using one button cleaning all this is just ridiculous. Okay, so for those who didn't see it, I'm just trying to get myself to over here. I think this is just huge improvement for my lighting skills. If I hold shift and 11k, it shows me 11k, but it's not 11k. Without all the buffs, it's like 7.2. But let's say I had 11.5k damage, it will improve my damage DPS to 12.7. So it's over 1000 DPS. You know, so I'm trying to get myself over here. I think it's pretty huge, and then I will figure out where I go from there. But this is where I'm getting myself to at this stage. And also on the way, I'm getting more dexterity, because I have another passive skill that improves my damage with more the more dexterity I have, the more damage I have, not only accuracy. As per our attribute description, but also thankfully to that passive skill, I also get damage. This one over here, let me show you quickly. So this one over here, 1% increased attack speed per dexterity. So increased attack speed obviously gives me more DPS. So every time I get more DPS, more dexterity, the more attack speed I get. And it might feel like it's not a lot, like 1% is not a lot, right? Wrong. 1% is huge. Like if, you know, towards
Too slow.
at this stage of the game, like, let's say, let's look at it, okay? I don't want to talk bullshit, I just want to actually, so 1% increase attack speed per 25 dexterity. So if we have 324 dexterity, so this is already like 14 to 15% increase attack speed. So it's 15% increase to our DPS straight away. And the more dexterity we get, we keep getting those 1%. So, you know, eventually we'll get like to 30% increase or whatever. So if you think it's bad, here you go. Here's the boss fight. Okay, as usually I will turn myself off just for the boss fight. Just want to record them separately, these fights as well. Okay, the boss fight. Let's go. The Chimera. Okay. Does deal a fair bit of damage to us. Ooh, don't die. Okay, as I said, at this stage we deal a lot of damage, but we need to consider that we need to work on our defenses as well. But once we get into dealing damage, this is just what happens. Poor thing. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Oh well.
Space for that.
Man, I don't know. This game was never more fun than now. Alrighty. So here we get the entrance to Machinarium, I think. Yeah, it is. So, enter the Machinarium, find a use for ultimatum. Okay, so the next, pretty much just Machinarium. This is all we've got. Alright, let's empty the inventory first before we go in Machinarium. I think Machinarium will be pretty fun to clean. It used to be quite difficult area in the normal run, but with this build, there's no area in this game that can cause us dramas. Yes, we can get one-shot killed sometimes. It happens. I'm not going to deny that. Didn't happen to me as yet. In cruel difficulty.
It's a deal.
And another level 14. Let's improve this. Okay, the next one I will improve barrage. I forgot about that one, so it's okay. That's okay. Okay, let's go back and enter the Machinarium. I didn't really go through a lot of it. I literally just went, you know, discovered the one edge and I found the entrance straight away. Let's see on the world. We still have Toxic Bloom over here. Let's go and find it. Hey, just for fun. I think it shouldn't be too far. We'll just travel back over here by checkpoint.
Back to the dirt.
And this is what I said, like, we kill them before we even get to see them. Like, that's why it's always good to shoot forward To start with, we keep gaining. When did I get a level? I didn't even notice. Okay.
Take your
Sell
time.
stuff. So yeah,
It's a deal.
if you in your normal difficulty, run through, get materials, get blue materials out of them, but I'm not gonna bother anymore. I have plenty of those. I don't need it anymore. I will though disenchant the rare ones, so I can always improve, the items that I find. Okay. Checkpoint.
Storming arrow.
What have we got here? Oh yeah, there you go.
As deadly as they are beautiful.
Toxic Bloom. That's a beautiful place. Reminds me of Avatar. Bro, you used to be hard. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's anything more really exciting in this area. I'm not even going to bother, just keep moving forward. Alright, let's just travel to the checkpoint and enter the machinarium. I have heaps of keys. I think I had like 6 or 7 keys to complete trials, so I think
hasn't been looted? This mechanism.
I might just do a separate stream halfway through Act 3 to run through those trials. It is a little bit of pressure. They can be quite hard. But anyway.
Storm point. Too weak. Too slow.
That's a fair bit of damage, I have to admit. Okay, here's our core. These big ones, they must have been improved a fair bit for cruel difficulty, because I used to kill them with 2 or 3 shots anyway. And considering my damage has increased like 10 times compared to the normal difficulty, so they must got improved a fair bit as well, because I still need to do like, I still need to hit them 2 or 3 times regardless. So I mean, these big statues, that when you go next to them, they go alive. This one's over here. Maybe a little bit easier and quicker. The only annoying thing, you sort of have to wait for them to wake up. There should be a fair bit of loot over here, and also there is a
Got no pack space
boss, optional boss, I think, from memory. This optional boss that gain us fire damage, permanent fire damage resistance buff from the memory. I hope I'm right. Could be wrong.
Some odds and ends we found. It's a deal.
Sell, sell, sell. Get this one back. Sell, 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 sell,
I'll take
sell. Intelligence room. 24 dexterity, which is okay.
Be wary.
Right, just put my room. My jewelry and charm inventory sort of gets full. I'll probably need to clean it a little bit. Still organized, but sort of just gets full very quickly. Probably a lot of trash there as well that don't need to be there.
A storm
There's another
front
small
approaching.
core.
Thunderous shot.
Who are you? It's funny how we find this sort of random. Looks like another character. And you feel like, okay, this is going to be a decent fight, and then they just die.
Prepare yourself.
It was a mage, so nothing exciting for us. Perfect, and another core. I think we need 3 cores over here from the memory, so there will be 3 doors to go through. The one door just with the chests and loot, another one for the boss, and another one to progress through the quest to get to the next level of Machinarium. So we just keep running through. It doesn't take long at all.
Shipments of soul cores in this span.
Super easy, super fun. Okay, let's get back on the track to the sort of main. I think if you stick to this left side, I think some of the areas do not reset and have the same layout every time you go in and out. I have a feeling this one doesn't reset. So let's see, let's find out. I think I remember if you stick to the left, there will be entrance to the boss. So let's see what happens. So here's the Holter, nearly died. Let's just turn myself off so I can record the boss fight. Okay, let's go. So yeah, this is the optional boss in Act 3. So we can gain additional permanent buff for fire resistance. So yeah, this is just what happens. This is just what happens when you have 10k DPS. Oh, he does get angry. This is nothing crazy like you see those hybrid builds where you use another skill gem for I think it's called something orb something, but you do need a lot of intelligence to be able to equip that skill gem. I don't feel like doing that. I stick to my dexterity because it improves my DPS, and you know, it's still pretty easy to kill those bosses. Like, you know, if it took me 5 seconds less, so you know, let it be. But I think because we're using that skill primarily for the boss fights, I'll just keep it this way. So I think I just go through the monsters much easier, through, you know, through the normal monsters. So
Yes? Anything catch your eye? I'll take it.
okay, we even get runes over here and some quality. Okay, I didn't use this. I will use it in a sec.
I'll take it.
Cast speed. Intelligence. I will keep this one in case I do need more skill slots. I don't need cast speed, to be honest, and I have... let's keep it. Let's keep it for now. I don't like selling jewelry for some reason. Who likes selling jewelry? What level are you? So 62 compared to the one that we do have. 61. Just put it in stash for now.
Don't eat anything.
Cool. I will just salvage this other materials over here. 4 materials. Cool. And let's use this flame core so we grant another 10% to fire resistance. Considering we have minus 12, I think it will help us. Pretty good. Man, I don't even know how I got myself to minus 15%, minus 2%. I think it's one of these skills somewhere over here that I could read it wrong. Maybe it's just, you know, let me have a look. There was something about defenses. Maybe I just read it wrong. I thought it adds more defenses, but I'll need to, you know, I'll need to go and look through all of them. But one of them did say something about global defenses, and I'm not sure. Maybe this is what gets me to minus. Look, I'm sure it's somewhere here. Man. There you go. So 15% reduced global defenses, but 60% increased critical damage bonus. So armor, evasion rating, and energy shield are standard defenses. Okay, other protective stats? No, okay, so it has nothing to do with it. Sorry. But it's, you know, it's always good to investigate things and see. So look, if you do know what gets myself to minus resistance, I don't understand why, really, to be honest, because I do have fire resistance on the ring. There's some more resistances, you know, on other stuff. So yeah, maybe my equipment not as
Shocking.
There you go. Like my boots and my my gloves probably wish to be better, but still makes no sense why it's minus. I could understand 0, but minus just sort of, yeah, doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, okay, let's go back. I will figure it out. I will figure it out eventually. So let's pick up our core so we can open another door. So yeah, as I said before, I think this this layout stays the same. So it doesn't reset it every time you go in here, it's just the same. So the main entrance through to the next level will be somewhat in the middle. And then you've got another entrance at the top right corner, just with the loot. So let's go straight over there, find the loot first, because we do have already two cores to get us through. I think there will be another core as well for no reason. There's no any extra doors, there's no use for it. I think it's just maybe so you waste your time and go and, you know, search for another door. There's no really extra doors for that. So maybe it's just a catch. Maybe it's just the way developers decided to have fun on you. Anyway, so I think this is where the loot door is, somewhere over here. This way, yeah. Could be wrong. You know, this is probably the main, yeah, this is probably the main door that leads to the next level. Yeah. Sanctum. you know, the place with the generators, where you need to start up 2 generators that initiate the boss fight. I still want to find that loot door. You never know. There could be some huge improvements, or could be just the blue helmet. You never know. And this is the beauty of the game. You just don't know. You don't know what you're gonna find. And this is another small core. This is what I said, we don't need any extra cores, really. But anyway, the game just gives it to us to confuse us even more. Not like we confused not enough in this game. With all the items and materials that we get. Okay. Probably somewhere here. We'll find out soon. Every time I open normal chest, I regret. Because I can leave chest and just run past the chest, but I cannot leave stuff on the ground. I just can't do it. Can't do it. Come on.
Fury!
That's exactly what I just said. I need to pick it up. Okay. Probably in this top corner over here, so it's probably easier at this stage just to travel there through the checkpoint. We'll have a look over here quickly as well. Probably just wasting my time.
Stay light.
Alright, we found another twin ball. It could be useful. Could be not. Okay, let's just travel back an empty inventory before we go ahead and find that door that leads us. I think there's like 3 or 4 different chests, including the rare one.
There. Some odds and ends we found. My tribe could use them.
Okay, just get rid of all this.
Take care.
Perfect.
Hey there.
Stash it all up. Keep going. It's funny how the game doesn't let you take those cores with you to town. Just make them unsellable or something. Okay, I'll just go and travel through the checkpoint to the top. I think it'll be quicker rather than running. Running. Okay, from here we can just go back, and it should be somewhere over here. There's no other really places for it to be. I didn't find it. Okay, anyway, Bucket just progressed through the game. There's another spot over here that we haven't discovered yet, so last time I was here it was over here at the top, so they probably do reset slightly, maybe like just, you know, the positioning of this door that I'm trying to find, but the main entrances stay where they are with the optional boss, and there you go. So here it is.
Possessions don't interest me.
So yeah, there's a fair bit of gold and a couple chests with nothing useful,
Stay light, stay
pretty
alive.
much. That's just the story of my life. You're searching for something and you find nothing useful over there. It's okay, part of it, part of this game. And then you kill some frog or a little dog and it will drop like the best bow in the game or something.
I like it.
As I said, it's just like you never know. So you gotta... so I think they are better boots than the ones I have. 259, 172 evasion rating. Good, but look, I'm not gonna waste my materials. I'm sure we'll find the yellow ones
It's a deal.
soon. Not gonna bother, it's not like it's gonna make huge difference anyway.
Don't drink the water.
So I reckon I will complete the Sanctum. I will complete the Sanctum and kill the boss, and this will be it for today. So stick around for another, you know, maybe 20 minutes or so. Okay, let's open the checkpoint and the waypoint. Let's talk to Alva quickly.
This is the largest soul core I've ever seen. With this, there is still latent and maybe the console.
So once we kill this boss, we will get this core, so we can lower the water down through the canal, so we can continue through the quest. All right, so let's find those cores over here, so we can start up those generators. Where's everybody? Let's light this place up. Bang.
Too slow.
Too weak, too slow. Just discovering the perimeter, so hopefully we can find core this way. We found the generator, but we didn't find the core. I will...
Back to the dirt.
Dude didn't even get to use his skills or whatever he tried to do. Anyway, so I will open, this should be the checkpoint here as well, so I can travel to here quickly if I find that. If I do find the core. Well, not if I do, when I find the core. Because we will find it, it's just a matter of time. Okay, let's keep discovering the perimeter of the map.
Rather not break my back.
Boom, boom. It's covering the perimeter of it.
How can
Oh, I think I didn't identify. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work when you move away
Yes?
sooner than you need.
Anything caught your eye?
Okay, so let's sell normal and blue items.
My try.
And I will disenchant yellow items
Keep your eyes shut.
and salvage for the
What do you need?
salvage for the whatever you call them, artificer shards. Let's go back.
Yet again, I must call upon Albert.
I think there will be also the corruption somewhere here, maybe.
I do know a way out. If we
Maybe I'm just mixing it up with something else. Look, the Act 3 wasn't even that long ago, to be honest. Like, oh, this is what I mean. Like, this is the beauty of this build. We do deal a lot of damage, but we can't cope when they deal a lot of damage to us. Yeah, there is a corruption altar here. Whatever, you know, since it's free, I'm not gonna touch my bow. I did explain before, I'm not risking my bow. This is just not happening. But I can easily risk these boots, no problem.
Unnatural. Unpredictable.
Okay, we got 3% increased movement speed and 6%. This is from the rune, so yeah, pretty good. Increased movement speed. Thank you for that. That's for free anyway. Let's just keep those charges up so we can run faster.
Storming arrow. In my sight.
Come on, I found 2 generators but 0 cores. Where are they hiding? Let's open the checkpoint as well over here so we can travel to here when we find it. Here's the one right next to it. Right next to it. We just need to find one more for another generator and we can go ahead and have a boss fight.
Another soul core to use this.
Don't kill me, please. Okay, find another core. Stick to the perimeter. Just don't want to be running back and forward. So I'll stick to the perimeter of the map. Since we activated the generator, there will be many more enemies. It's okay, more experience, more gold. They die in no time anyway. 11.6k damage. Okay, full inventory, go back.
what have you?
We gain gold pretty fast through Act 3 Cruel.
Take your time.
So specifically, especially, you know, I started selling blue items. As I said, I don't feel like I need I don't feel like I needed any more blue items.
My tribe could use them.
Level 60. You never know, like we could try to improve it and see what happens. Let's just give it one sort of,
Don't drink
you know,
the water.
improve it to the blue level and see what happens. Accuracy rating and critical damage bonus for attack damage. Yeah, nah,
Yes, take your time.
not
I'll take
quite.
it. Bye-bye.
So we're nearly there.
Fury!
We'll get to the boss fight and this is going to be it for today. But we need to find one more core to start another generator before we get to the boss fight.
I shall overcome.
Once we lower the water and enter the, you know, the, what do you call it? Whatever you call this area. I forgot. This is pretty much halfway through the Act 3. I think Act 2 was more annoying, to be honest, and like more difficult. Right, so we have discovered the perimeter, just go through the middle. We need to find that core to release the boss. Yeah, the best way to stay alive is just keep killing, because we've got a life steal on I think on a Cuba from the memory. So it gives us health back once we kill monsters. So sometimes it's not sometimes dodging and rolling and consuming your flasks are not the best option. You just wasting your time. Just keep killing, especially you know, if there's a big group of monsters, just go ahead and kill them so you can gain your life back rather than rolling backwards and trying to yeah, drink your flasks
That would
to
only
stay
slow me
alive.
down.
Right, another skill point. We're getting close to the destination. Pretty close. Okay, and full inventory. Nearly there. We nearly got to the boss. So stay tuned for another, you know, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll kill the boss.
Greetings.
And that will be it.
Go.
What do you need? Take your time. I'll take it.
Oh, 305. Nah. This is good. This is really good. 1470. You know, compare to the one that we have, this is pretty good. And also it will give us 10 charges. It removes 15% of life recovered from mana when used. Nah.
I like it.
Nah. I'm not sacrificing my mana. I am sort of struggling with mana at this point a little bit, so I'm not doing that. Sorry, not doing that. Not today. Okay. Come on, Core. Where are ya?
I must call upon Alva. Storm point!
This is hide and seek game now. So, if that one was next to the generator, so hopefully maybe this one next to it as well. Here's the power of the ranger.
I need more mana.
It's a lot of loot.
Got no pack space for that.
There will be obviously nothing for us as usual. Let's go to encampment and find out, eh?
Greetings.
Some odds in it. It's a deal.
I'm sort of looking through if there's anything useful for us when I sell stuff, so I don't waste too much time. And as I said, there's literally nothing useful for us. Anyway, let's go back.
Yet again,
Come on,
I
hopefully we
must
can
call upon our
find this score eventually. Don't get me wrong, this is fun area. I love it. But I can't wait for the boss fight. I never got more excited about the boss fights than now with this sort of DPS. Oh, come on.
barely broke a sweat.
Hopefully upstairs over here. There you go. Found it. Okay, look, I'm not gonna stay here for too much longer. I'll just go
wrong?
straight to generator. Have you ever used this respawner checkpoint? I wonder if it will probably respawn all the monsters as well. You know, the areas are not that big. It only takes like, what, 30 seconds to get to the checkpoint, so not a big deal.
That should do it.
But now I will travel back straight to the boss fight. Okay, I will turn myself off just for the boss fight. Okay, so enjoy the boss fight. I think the power didn't get through yet, even though we started generator. What happened? Okay, it's coming. It's coming. I didn't pay attention before actually. Probably because I didn't travel through the checkpoint. I actually was running.
Fury!
This is cool. So we just needed to wait for it.
Why don't you do the honors? Oh dear. Now we just have to remove.
Hello, hello. Lighting versus lighting. Bloody hell. Anyway, look, we just pick up this large soul core and go and lower the watering canal. So yeah, we can proceed, through the next stage in the quest. I think we're pretty much halfway through. The rest of Act 3, I loved it. In normal difficulty, it was pretty cool, and I'm sure I will enjoy Cruel as much as I did normal difficulty. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow, so tune in.